Hey YouTube, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of War of the Visions. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see it really closely, but I got my sticker. I went and voted today, and tonight is election night. Most likely, as they keep saying on TV, we're not going to find out who wins tonight. Most likely, maybe take a day or a couple other days. So the only thing I can also say is please do not follow any social media about who's winning or whatever. Just wait for the official results. Don't overhype than what it already is. Generally speaking, I don't like to get involved in politics, but I feel like this year was a good time for me to kind of let my voice be heard, because I think it's important, especially in this time with the pandemic and all. It's good to have your voice finally be heard. And for those of you who voted, good for you. Hopefully we're going to start seeing some changes for this country, and of course all the other countries are going to have some sort of tie-in with the United States of America. And for those of you who are not in the United States of America, well, at least you can sit back and relax and kind of just enjoy what's to come for the next few days. So I felt like tonight would be a great time to do some arena action because, well, it is Tuesday, so not a whole lot going on. And we already know what's coming on Wednesday. So I wanted to do a twin red dragon showcase. I got my rank to level 89. I'm really loving this unit more and more. So on this free-to-play account, I really wanted to take advantage of the fact that I have two fire units that are going to be potentially potent in arena. Taking a look at my stats, I don't really have super great stats. I got Faith of 73, Bravery of 86. Obviously, I need to work on those a little bit for the future, but my Crimson Saber, currently I'm a little bit short in terms of books. Unfortunately, I've been farming the Platinum Mace this week, so I totally forgot about the fact that I needed an extra 150 books to go ahead and get this Crimson Saber maxed out. I do have the materials required for it from all those free ones the game has given us lately, but unfortunately I do not have enough to maximize this weapon. But I will get that done next week easily, I think, because we're going to get a lot more book access. Therefore, I could just simply exchange perhaps some of those books that I'll be farming for some two-hander ones. So obviously I don't have to slash up for this one, but of course this is the magical weapon and it goes perfectly with rain. I have a smart code and I'm using the Trustmaster for, of course, from Selir. Man-Eater upon magic attack granted. So I think this is a great accessory for him. Interestingly enough, I've decided to actually equip Echoing Screams because I'm going to be pairing up my Rain with Delita, since they're both actual slash attackers. Interestingly enough, because a lot of people use Rain for tanking magically, or they use him as a magic dealer, but you know, he actually is pretty viable as a slash attacking unit as well. So I feel like both units could benefit from this, so I decided to equip Echoing Screams. But I did decide to equip Diablos in terms of Esper so he can get the max benefit of the magical attack. Now he also gets 35 attack power as well. So those are going to be what he's doing. I'm using Intensifying Power because ideally I want him to use Soul Prominence, which by the way is a slashing attack skill. Mage Protection against the extra magic attacks, and Magic Reflex to most likely completely avoid one magical attack. Knight of Grinchald and Knight of Grinchald for main and sub. Now I really want him to use pretty much Soul Prominence and his Limit Break. So I essentially have everything else turned off besides Blazing Physique in order to increase his AP. And everything on the actual subject is turned off, period. Now obviously I made some adjustments. I decided to use Cleansing Mind for perhaps some of the matches that I already done, by the way. Because of the fact that I recorded those earlier, I'm simply just going over the materials that I'm using in terms of the trifecta or the trinity as people are calling it. So the last match I actually used Missile Attack Resistance because I went against a missile unit. And then I'm sticking with this one, Metal Demon, for extra slash resistance and of course extra slash attack. In the other matches, I simply just equipped Shiva on my Ayaka for some extra dodge and of course extra magical attack power for Ayaka herself. So let me go ahead and show you the footage that I recorded earlier of the matches that I've done showcasing the twin red dragons. Enjoy. Alright, so for this first match, we're gonna be facing against a ice unit, which is wow, I'm targeting. That is gonna be Victora. Now alongside I'm facing against Engelbert, which is not a humongous threat against my team because I have slash resistance equipped, and then of course I'm dealing with rain, which I also have magical resistance and slash resistance. So I'm fairly doing okay against him. The only thing to do is I had to survive against Victora, which I did here. As you can see, his damage isn't potent enough to kill my Ayaka because of my magic resistance that I had equipped for the team. I'm not doing too much damage to him, but of course, one of the weaknesses of Rain is he's not very strong against any other attacks in terms of physical damage other than magical attack. So it's a good idea to make sure you know exactly what you're targeting in terms of equipments and whatnot. So as you can see, I did survive that attack. Oh, I got a lucky stop there, and so basically this is target practice now, right? Engelbert is just gonna sit there and do absolutely nothing while I'm pummeling away at him. I'm getting chains, mind you. Oh wow, this is a very tanky one, but tanky or not, it doesn't do anything when it's stopped. So for this match, I decided to fight this team because it's a pretty good variety to actually go up against, even though I should be ideally targeting either magic or slash. But they have a slasher, and I think the only fear I had was really facing the shooter, or the gunner as you will. Because I don't really fear Mariana as much, especially the fact that chances are she's not going to be able to kill my entire team. I mean, well, maybe she can try to kill Ayaka with one shot, but I was willing to take that gamble. But as you clearly saw, I don't know why, but she didn't cast her limit break there, but the silence pretty much took care of them all. That skill can do a lot of damage. So for this match, I thought it would be a challenging one. This is why I equipped the missile resistance vision card to kind of make sure I don't die to Frederica. But they have two ice units, and Gilgamesh is very, very strong. I mean, he is very powerful. So chances are, if he doesn't kill my team, I survive his attacks. Generally speaking, I can probably blast through him. But that was his counter move. See, he already did a lot of damage to my unit before I can even kill him. But here is when we kind of start engaging against Frederica, who by the way is actually pretty potent in terms of... That was pretty lucky because Ayaka should have died. I mean, I've faced many Annas before, and most of the time she dies to her because obviously she's weak to her in terms of element. But I got lucky and didn't die. But nevertheless, she still got one punch, one shot, or whatever by Frederica. But Rain actually didn't do a whole lot there. Okay, this is the last match I'm going to feature. This one was actually very challenging for me in terms of on paper, because I knew that Gilgamesh is very fast, right? Let's be honest. And I think if I was going to get hit right off the bat by Eldara, which I did, and I was able to survive. Now, if she wiped both of my units, this match is over. But I was able to survive the initial onslaught, and then I get hit by another AoE. But I think the fact that I survived them is what kept me in this fight. I was able to silence them, and I think Eldara was taken out of combat, and right there starts that landslide of the momentum going my way, and that was pretty much it, because at this point Eldara is useless, and with Gilgamesh as another main threat gone, it was pretty hard for my favorite unit pretty much in the game, Agrias, at this point to come back. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the Twin Red Dragons, in other words, Double Dragon, because Double Dragon was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid, and I felt like it was a great opportunity to showcase the music, and of course showcase the Twin Dragons, as I like to call them now. In the future, I hope to do more videos, and I hope to get Rain to level 99, maybe get more stats boost so he can see more magical damage. I really want Echoing Scream to be level 99, but unfortunately that might take a very long time. For those of you who actually want to see footage of Rain doing massive damage as a slash attacker, check out Maishin's one of his most recent arena videos where he's highlighting Rain using slash attacks. I think that's a great video to see maximum potential of Rain at level 99 with all the good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself, all your loved ones. Nashtaters and his family out here. Peace.